Well, I messed up. I went all the way to Cedar Point. I spent 2 days there. The lines were pretty long, but I was able to manage that. And right now when I'm recording this, I just drove back for 6 hours, and then I find out that Wicked Twister is apparently closing forever on September 6th. What the hell, Jake? What the hell did you do? You didn't ride Wicked Twister, and you still haven't ridden Wicked Twister. For the 3 consecutive years you've been going to this park, you didn't bother riding Wicked Twister once. And yeah, I didn't really have much motivation go on Wicked Twister. It's just an impulse, and I don't really care for those. I have V2 at my home park, and that ride's repetitive and kind of bland to me. And when I'm at Cedar Point, I'm gonna prioritize Maverick, Steel Vengeance, Top Thrill, Millennium Force, and the B&Ms, I guess. Wicked Twister was just a coaster I never noticed. And now I'm never gonna get the chance to ride it because I ignored it again for 2 days. I effed up on that one, I'll admit that. Anyway, I can't change the past, so how about we just start looking at what's gonna replace Wicked Twister and what's gonna happen to the actual ride. So, first things first, are they gonna relocate this or are they going to demolish Wicked Twister? To be honest, it can go either way, whether they want to relocate it or sell it for scrap. They could have relocated to Worlds of Fun if they wanted to. Michigan's Adventure, probably not because it's kind of close to Cedar Point. But then again, the ride system could be too outdated. LAM launches are not used anymore. They can continue to be a burden to deal with. So it could just be easier to get rid of the coaster, considering that we're hearing rides like Possessed may get removed sometime down the line. Cedar Fair most likely won't have the need to preserve the coaster, but we'll just have to wait and see what Cedar Fair will end up doing. Besides that, let's talk about the main discussion. What is going to replace Wicked Twister? Wicked Twister does not take up any land. It's like a little toothpick. Just a nice vertical plot of land by the beach. My first assumption would be a new roller coaster because, of course, it's Cedar Point, and it's been 3 years since Steel Vengeance, so they kind of need a new coaster. But I don't really know what they can fit in this plot of land. The first thing that comes to my mind would be maybe a Intamin Skyrocket 2 model. Yeah, I know they haven't worked with Intamin in a long time, so this would be kind of a new start with the company. A stepping stone, if you will. It's small, it's compact, it's supposed to have an upside-down vertical launch, so they can easily market that. The issue is, it's kind of small for Cedar Point, so maybe they can get an upscale version if they wanted to. But then again, it's kind of the same thing as Wicked Twister, so what's really the point in getting this? Besides that, what else can they get? I don't know, an RMC Raptor, why not? And yeah, I know, we've been waiting for them to get that RMC T-Rex that's 500 feet, but oh man, I'm not going to predict that anymore. RMC, they don't really have the need to sell the T-Rex, nor do they really want to. Let's stay realistic and say they want just the regular RMC Raptor, when yeah, there's a few problems with it, one being capacity. But let's just say for simplicity, it's an RMC Raptor because they're compact. Now, they could fit one of these here, but they would have to tear down the Ferris wheel and Tiki Twirl to have a lot more land. But they never announced they're going to tear down those rides, so I can't include them. All we got is a Wicked Twister plot of land and everything around it. It would be a lot easier if they'd say something like they're tearing down Kitty Kingdom or Planet Snoopy, just get rid of one of the 2 kitty areas, then have the station where Wicked Twister used to be. But they never said they're doing that. Sure, at Cedar Point they've done a lot with a little before. Like Raptor, that's a very compact ride, but this is totally different. So they have to be desperate and get creative if they want to build some kind of coaster. If not a coaster, I've heard they may put like a hotel over here. I don't see that because that would be a very, I'd say, oddly placed hotel. I mean, sure, it's by the beach, but it's not really enough land for a hotel. They would have to cram it right between Gatekeeper and Windseeker. The hotel would have to be a lot more vertical, and then it's gotta be smudged right next to the Ferris wheel. Plus, they can't exactly have a new parking lot for the guests, so they would have to cut off some from the main lot. And I would assume there'd be a lot more noise complaints, since again, it would be right next to Gatekeeper. Just the entire idea does not seem feasible. Watch my video on the Cedar Point Monopoly. I go a lot more in detail about how I think Cedar Point's going to handle and build hotels in the future. But besides a new hotel, and besides a new roller coaster, what will they get in the future to replace Wicked Twister? The only clue we got was from this short video from Cedar Point. We see a girl sitting on the beach. There's a storm brewing by Wicked Twister because it's closing, but she has a book with a picture of Mantis. Now, why Mantis? Well, it could be because it was one of the last coasters that got removed, technically, but not really. It was a stand-up coaster, then they made it a floorless, so not really much changed. It's weird because last coaster that closed was Mean Streak when they made Steel Vengeance, so maybe they're saying they want to gentrify things. In no way they're gonna keep Wicked Twister, that thing's going away. They probably want to redo the area that it was sitting on. I've heard they've been wanting to build a boardwalk section, have shops, maybe a few kids rides, even a kiddie coaster, who knows. Sure, it's not the most thrilling thing, in fact I don't really like the idea, but Cedar Point, they're going in a direction that's geared towards families, not just the enthusiasts. They got Forbidden Frontier, so this could be another family attraction. It's already by Planet Snoopy and Kitty Kingdom, so it's not that far off. However, this Mantis thing could just be a red herring, who knows. Whenever I saw that ride, I thought, redo. But I also thought the same way of Mean Streak, so I'm probably just reading into this too much. Anyway, tell me what you guys think down below. What will replace Wicked Twister? A roller coaster? Hotel? Maybe a flat ride? Tell me what you think. Please subscribe and like the video. I'm not here to force you, but I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye, Wicked Twister. Hopefully whatever replaces you will be a worthy successor.